guys, welcome back. So today I got the S-tie in the shop and I got some new spark plugs and a new throttle body gasket, and I am going to go back to the basics and do a compression test because I think that's probably the easiest way to start to make sure that everything is good before we continue moving forward. It's, you know, something I think everyone should do if they're questioning if something's hurt or it's not running properly or whatever have you. So today I'm gonna go ahead and do a compression test first, and then second I'll replace the throttle body gasket and try and track down any more boost leaks or anything, and try and see if we can get her all back to the way that she should be. Currently though, she is back on pump gas. It's freaking cold out here, like, 8 degrees. It's supposed to be potential even colder over the next couple days. And honestly, she's about to sit. And we're gonna start doing a whole bunch of other things to get her prepped for the 2022 season. Lots of things in the works there, and a lot of exciting things as well. But we're gonna just make sure that this motor's still good and it's still functioning like it should, and we'll kind of just go from there. So I'll take you guys along for the ride on this one, and compression test is pretty boring, but I'll at least show you guys the results and we'll go from there. So let's get it. Here's the first one. What's this, number 2? Yeah, number 2 looks good. I mean, nothing crazy there. Maybe a little lean, I don't know. Pretty good though. Looks like we're 135. Again, that's pretty normal. It's always been around about 135 cold. So number 2, thumbs up. Oh, dropped it. And here's number 3. Maybe it looks a little lean. Again, nothing crazy. So far, so good. Looks like number 3, about 135 again. I'm not sure why it's so blurry, but yeah, 1 and 3 about 135. Definitely the hardest on this side. There's just not enough room when you're fumbling with the coil packs up against that frame rail. So passenger side, all good. Let's go. So right here, the GoPro mode's screwed up, but this is cylinder 2 and spark plug all good. Number 2, about 135. Actually, it's probably about 137. So again, pretty darn close. So we have so far 1, 135, 2, 136, 137, 3, 136, 137. So number 4, here we go. Alright, so again, GoPro mode all screwed up, but here you can see me gapping the spark plugs with a feeler gauge, and yep. And there it is, number 4. Still a little white, but looks great. So with this basically means that we'll hook up the compression tester, see if this last one has compression, but I have a pretty good feeling that it's probably gonna be around 135. And again, we have beat the shit out of this motor, but for some reason, it's still trooping along just fine. So this is awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. There we go, there's number 4. Again, about 136 PSI, so compression test, all good, baby. Let's go. All right, guys, I'm gonna film some of this on my phone here. Don't really know how well the iPhone will do in comparison to the GoPro, but now I know a little bit more about editing, so we'll give this a shot. But currently, I did a compression test. Everything was all good there. 135 plus PSI across all 4 cylinders, so clean bill of health, super awesome. Got everything all hooked back up, new spark plugs, they've all been gapped, and now I was gonna track down this boost leak issue on the throttle body. So I pulled off this intercooler pipe and pulled off the old gasket here. This is the old one. Looks like there's a little bit of oil, which to me is kind of weird. Who knows? I've never had it off since it's been built. I mean, we've ran this thing pretty darn hard, so maybe that's just normal. Could be like E85 condensation too. It definitely smells gassy, kind of oily. But when you actually look inside, you know, there's a little bit there, but maybe not necessarily a cause for alarm. Probably pretty normal. So here I have a new gasket, which I went with a Grimspeed gasket because Grimspeed gaskets are known to be a little bit thicker, and I was hoping that you would get better bite off of this, so like the sealing capabilities might be better than an OEM gasket like this one. So we're gonna go ahead and toss this on, see if we can remedy this boost leak, because I at least know that it's coming out of the throttle body. But I'm gonna go ahead and clean it up, get all the gunk and stuff off of both the manifold and the throttle body. But I wanted to show you guys something here quick before I did this. This is just a temporary fix because look at this. Look at that. This is IAG's new throttle body. And I mean, talk about how massive the difference is between the two. I mean, that's incredible. Incredible. Definitely a good thumbnail picture too, so. We'll go ahead and get this all cleaned up and get this new gasket thrown on and get the boost leak tester hooked back up and throw some air to it and some soapy water and see if we fixed it. But otherwise, motor still has a clean bill of health, especially for as many passes are on this thing and as many street hits are on this thing. And I mean, it's pretty much seen 40 plus pounds of boost its entire life. So this is gonna be it though. I'm probably gonna be parking the STI in the next coming weeks because there's some really big changes and we're going for broke on this one, so let's get into it. Freaking hot. All right, new gasket is on, throttle body is tightened. I reefed the heck out of it for sure. So go ahead and get this pipe back on now and get the boost leak hooked up. Turn the air compressor on. Go for broke. Alright, got Got the boost leak tester on. Everything else basically ready to find out if it worked or not. So here we go. All right, here we go. So is that 8 pounds? Still says 7, 6. Say it again. Okay, there's the hob switch. I don't see no bubbles. Let's see what this says. It says 12 pounds, 11. Well, I think we fixed that one. Cool. All right, guys. I'm pretty sure that's gonna wrap up today's video. It's gonna be short and sweet. I did what I wanted to do, which is basically compression test it, which all good across all 4 cylinders, 135 PSI. Fix that boost leak, and my welder blew up on me. So kind of a low content day, but I wanted to get something out since nothing went out last week. And we'll kind of touch base again around Christmas depending on what's going on. But I'm probably going to be parking this here within the next week or two because I'm working on a lot of other things, especially for the 2022 race season. So this might be in the shop full time, but that's going to conclude today. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Later. Oh, and a user license agreement. Accept, next, English, male.
Have a nice trip. Drive carefully.
Oh, okay. I've never had this before. Let's go close up shop.